the composer, the singer, and the magician of music of Uyre. ويانا اليوم الملحن والمغني شان رحمان.
So you've mentioned earlier that you were brought up in Ras Al Khaimah. What was that like?
It was like home. I was studying in Indian high school in Ras Al Khaimah till my 9th standard. And I would still call Ras Al Khaimah my home because it was the time when I was with my dad, my mom, my brother, my sister, and my youngest brother, all together. And after my 9th standard, my mother, myself, my sister, and my brother, we shifted back to India. And we started the typical Pravasi Jeevitham.
So, when you were in Ras Al Khaimah, Arabic പാട്ടുകൾ എന്തെങ്കിലും കേട്ടിട്ടുണ്ടോ? Did they inspire you?
Of course, yes. It was part of my growth. Because I still remember ഈ ചാനൽ 33 ആണെങ്കിലും വേറെ ഏത് ചാനലാണെങ്കിലും വേറെ ഏത് ചാനൽ എന്ന് പറയുന്നത് ഈ 2 ചാനൽസേ ഉള്ളൂ. You know that mudi ingenulla dance and the instruments, very limited amount of instruments though, but you know it was very organic the way it was played, and it used to inspire me. But again, ആ സമയത്തൊന്നും മ്യൂസിക് പഠിക്കണമെന്നോ മ്യൂസിഷ്യൻ ആവണമെന്നോ അങ്ങനെ ഒന്നുമില്ല. But you know, probably all those things just, you know, it was like being absorbed by my body. You know, you can say that, you know, the ghazals were also being absorbed. അപ്പം ഞാൻ പോലും അറിയാതെ അങ്ങനെ ഒരു പ്രോസസ്സ് ചിലപ്പോൾ പുറകിൽ നടക്കുന്നുണ്ടാവാം. അപ്പം അങ്ങനെ ഒരു സ്റ്റേജ് എത്തിയപ്പോൾ I think all of them started coming out.
So speaking about instruments, as Shaan Rahman, do you feel like ഈ instrument ഇല്ലെങ്കിൽ music ഉണ്ടാവില്ല? What is that one instrument?
See, I feel that, you know, each and every instrument complement the other instrument whenever it's. But my favorite instrument, if you ask me, it's always the piano, because
you started with that.
I started with that, and that's the only instrument that I know how to play. And the musicians that I admire are the people who play the violins, because it's a very challenging instrument to play, because if you have guitars, they have the frets, and if you have keyboards, you know where to keep your finger, but in a violin you don't know where to keep your
it's
finger.
Instinctual more.
Exactly. So I admire the string players, because they don't have a fret where you could you know, there's a place to keep your finger. It's all in the ears, you know, and the feel of the instrument. So I admire the string musicians. Even though I play the piano, they are the best.
One of my favorite songs is Uyre. So what was the inspiration behind that?
I think Uyre was one of the most challenging songs that I've composed. That's why I named my concert Uyre, because the meaning of Uyre is life, as you know. And if you've seen the movie Minnal Murali, there was just this song placement is, you know, comes in a very crucial point towards the pre-climax stage of the movie. And those 5 minutes were the only 5 minutes where the proper love between the villain and his lady was happening. So in the beginning of the song, the lady accepts the villain's love, and exactly after 5 minutes, in an explosion, she dies.
Yes.
So it was very challenging for me, because the director Basil Joseph, he told me, "Ika, ഈ ഒരു 5 minute ഉണ്ട് ഇവരുടെ സ്നേഹം ഈ ലോകത്തിന് കാണിച്ചു കൊടുക്കാൻ." അപ്പോൾ ശരി. He said that and he left. So a lot of brainstorming inside my head happened, and you know what, the Uyre that you're hearing right now is the 9th version of the original Uyre. If you hear the original Uyre, you'll beat me to pulp, you know. It was that bad.
You said that this is your 9th try at Uyre. So, എൻ്റെ അടുത്ത ചോദ്യം എന്ന് പറയുന്നത്, what is the weirdest or strangest place you had a music inspiration?
My bathroom. I think if you ask any musician, I think when you're taking a shower, when the water is falling all over you, it is one of those moments where some kind of tune hits you. Most of them might admit, most of them won't. They'll just say, I just sit in front of the keyboard and the tune flows in. For me, it's mostly the bathroom. And
So what is that one tune that you had in the bathroom that you didn't expect will be this big?
I think it was Jimki Kamal. A part of Jimki Kamal came inside the bathroom and the rest of it came because I had this inside when I was showering. And when I came out and I have my breakfast after I have my shower, and when I'm having okay, so that process happened and then Jimki was born.
So very lovely process. We love this song. Everyone loves this
Thank
song.
you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
The Arab
Arabs,
community.
Yes. I've heard a lot of Emiratis and a lot of people sing Jimki. It's been truly an honor.
So speaking about the breakfast you had, like while having breakfast you had Jimki Kamal. If your song was a dish,
which dish would it be?
I would definitely say shawarma. Because here or back in India you won't get the proper authentic shawarma. But I would say shawarma or biryani.
So any Arab artists you know or you're a fan of?
Didi.
oh yes,
Yeah. That was
yes.
I heard that when I was in school or something. Yeah.
And a lot of remakes were made.
Oh yes. That was one amazing song, which I think that was one of the first Arabic songs which actually took the world by storm.
Yes.
Because that brass, that was amazing.
Took me back.
In the childhood, the old TV.
Old TV, old radio and all.
This is a very serious question. So what is أنا serious ألا. So what is the most challenging part about being in the creative field?
Staying creative. That is the most challenging part, I believe. And being in the business. And exactly what I said, staying in the business. Ultimately, whatever you make, whether it should connect to the people is the decision made by the people, not by me. I can't say, okay, I'll compose something, okay, this is for sure a hit and people are going to love this. അങ്ങനെ എനിക്ക് തീരുമാനിക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല. അത് അവരുടെ decision-ആണ്. So you make something which you believe that the people might love or would love, and then you just give it to them.
ഈ യു എ എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ ആദ്യം മനസ്സിൽ വരുന്ന ഒരു പാട്ട്.
യു എ എന്ന് പറയുമ്പോൾ ഇപ്പോൾ ഈ അടുത്തെന്നല്ല കുറച്ച് വർഷങ്ങളായിട്ട് ഇറ്റ്സ് ഓൾവേസ് ഈച്ച് ആൻഡ് എവറി സോങ് ഓഫ് ജേക്കബിൻ്റെ സ്വർഗരാജ്യം. അത് ഇറ്റ്സ് വെരി കണക്റ്റഡ് ടു മീ, ഇറ്റ്സ് വെരി കണക്റ്റഡ് ടു മൈ ലൈഫ്. It's like every Pravasi has this connection with Jacob in the Swargarajya. അപ്പോൾ അതിലുള്ള ദുബായ് സോങ് ഇസ് ദർ, ഈ ശിശിരകാലം എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ പാട്ടുണ്ട്. Tiruvavani Rav that was again a very challenging song because Vineet came to me and he said, ഒരു ഓണപ്പാട്ട് വേണം, ദുബായിലാണ് നടക്കുന്നത്, ശരി എന്നാൽ.
What was the challenges?
So I would say Ee Shishiragalam because the show is happening at Zabil Park and most of the portions of Ee Shishiragalam was shot at Zabil Park. But everything is connected. Everything has got that nostalgia and a very deliberate connection. You're the ones who sang Muthuchippi and I just loved it. Back in India, I was like, I heard this, I saw this interview with Naila in Hit FM. I loved it. And somebody sent me this link of you guys singing Muthuchippi. I frankly thought you were Malayalis. സത്യമായിട്ട് ഞാൻ വിചാരിച്ചു മലയാളികളാണ്.
ആൾക്കാരെ പറ്റിക്കാണ്.
ഞാനത് കണ്ടിട്ട് പിന്നെ ഡിസ്ക്രിപ്ഷൻ വായിച്ചപ്പോഴാണ് എനിക്ക് മനസ്സിലായത് യു ആർ ഫ്രം ഹിയർ ആൻഡ് ഇത്രയും ഫ്ലുവൻ്റ് ആയിട്ട് മലയാളം സംസാരിക്കുന്നു. അരേ വാ. കത്തിനുള്ളിൽ വന്നൊരു കിന്നാരം കിന്നരിച്ചു പാടുവാനുള്ളിനുള്ളിൽ നിന്നൊരു ശ്രീരാഗം മൂടൽ മഞ്ഞിൻ കുളിരുള്ള പുലരിയിൽ പാടി പാടി എന്നും എന്റെ കനവുകളിൽ വരവായി നീ ആയിഷ. Mashallah, beautiful. Both of you will be coming for the concert, I believe.
Most definitely, yes.
Okay.
2001 I think 23-ലായിരുന്നു. ഞാൻ മറയത്തിനോട് ഇങ്ങനെ വെറുതെ വണ്ടി ഓടിക്കായിരുന്നു. You were randomly singing a മലയാളം song. ഞാൻ മറയത്തിനോട്ട് നോക്കി പറഞ്ഞ എനിക്കൊരു മലയാളം കോൺസെർട്ടിൽ പോകണം.
Yeah.
Like we've been to Hindi, we've been to English, we've been to
Arabic, yeah.
I want that Malayalam feel.
Oh, that's so sweet of you.
Thank you so much for your time.
The pleasure is all mine.
Thank you so much for being with us.
Sure.
Hope this was a fun interview and not a boring one.
No, it was really funny. I think this was the first time that you're interviewing someone.
Yes.
Otherwise, it's usually the other way around, right?
Yes.
Anyways, I asked you to sing Muthuchippi for me. Thank you for that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Pleasure.
ഇപ്പൊ പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ എല്ലാവരും ഈ വൺ ഓഫ് എ കൈൻഡ് കോൺസേർട്ടിൽ വരണം. ഇറ്റ്സ് ഹാപ്പനിങ് ഓൺ ദ 24th. ഞങ്ങളും ഉണ്ടാവും. സോ
Please be there.
and you can book through a platinum list, I believe.
And
Yes.
Q tickets.
Yes.
So let's all have fun.
Let's all have fun.